trust with other events involved, and just rebook the whole thing.
I would too. With some large tournaments on the way, Valve has outlined exactly who is allowed to broadcast major events. In short, anyone is allowed to broadcast footage coming from Dota TV, with some restrictions. The tournament organizer has rights to stream in just about any fashion they desire. Anyone else will be allowed to broadcast the tournament, but not with advertising or branding overlays and no sponsorships. In addition, they will not be allowed to use any of the official broadcast content, such as caster audio.
Interesting.
So you can take the video feed off Dota TV and you can broadcast it if you want, but you can't
cast if you want.
But basically, you're not allowed to. You can't get a sponsor, say, "Hey, come check out my sponsored, stream of this." You can't do that. You can't make it a branding or an advertising thing. It's you streaming this.
Yeah, but I mean, like you could really sharpen up your play-by-play skills.
You absolutely could, and that's what they want.
You could have some homegrown play-by-play, shot calling talent right there.
And they specifically cite that this rule is being implemented for because some people like to listen to their favorite personalities talk about it. They don't want to listen to.
You can have watching parties with your fans.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's actually kind of cool.
I would love to listen to Skara cast League of Legends Worlds. I would love to hear him do that.
One of the things that I thought would be cool, and if Blizzard adapted something like this, would have been able to do, but the idea of getting people like Chris or Skuro or some of the people that I play Overwatch together once Overwatch League comes out and actually stream it as we're watching it, and actually being able to have it up on stream as well, obviously would go a long way, and you're essentially being an amateur caster at that point.
And that's basically what they want to say, because there were, of course, some official tournament providers who, the ones who are actually organizing around the tournament, saying no, wait, this is our tournament, you don't get to just broadcast it. And Valve said, yeah, they do.
That's kind of cool.
They can't steal any of your content over it.
Right.
They can only take what they can get off Dota TV.
Yeah.
But no, they can absolutely broadcast the event.
I mean, that's sort of like, what E3 did with their feeds, how, in years past when we weren't able to go to E3 personally, we were able to rebroadcast that and provide our own commentary before and after a lot of the conferences and stuff like that. I think that's a good way to kind of approach new media.
Yeah.
A lot of places don't really have a very good relation with new media. They don't really understand how new media works, and a lot of it is so meta-textual that you really do want to make your content available so that someone can comment on it, because you never know, that video could get 100,000 views and yours gets a quarter of that.
Right.
10th Tech Priest in chat bottom line. He goes, it's an elaborate community building tool and esports commentary farming plan. And with as big as esports is and how it's all over the world, this is a great way to, if you need a specific caster for a certain language.
No, I agree.
Absolutely.
I think that's absolutely what it is, and it's a good idea.
I agree. I think it's a very smart idea.
That's all for gaming news this week. Back to you, Nate.
Okay. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Callie, sorry, whatever your name is.